class. Today's topic is electrical resistance, which is the NCERT's chapter number 12 part, right now. So in Ohm's law, we studied the V is equal to I into R, where R is what? The electrical resistance, right now. And today we are going to discuss what is the physical significance of this electrical resistance, right now. To understand the physical significance of this electrical resistance, let us perform an activity. Here I have taken the two identical conductors but of the different materials. This is the material 1 and this is the material 2. And both this conductor is connected with the same supply, same voltage. You see the voltages of the cell V and V. That means the power supply for both the conductor is same. When you press the key, you will see the current flowing through both the circuit is different. So what is the reason? What is the reason for the current is different in both the circuit? Why, if you are taking the identical but the different material, that means the length of the conductor is same, area of cross section is same. So then why the current is different? So here, because the opposing behavior of the movement of the charge is different. What is the opposing behavior? You know that every body have their own inertia. That means this particular marker will remain here unless we will apply some external force. And if we apply some external force, that will oppose its state change, which is called the inertia. The same concept is here. When the electrons of this particular conductors in different atoms are stable. Stable means they don't want to leave their atoms, parent atoms. But when you connect with the supply, this supply is forcing the electron to leave their parent atom. So whenever this external cause is there, they are opposing, and this opposing behavior combines for all the atoms, and which results a total opposing behavior of this conductor, which is called the electrical resistance of the conductor. Right now, so what is the electrical resistance? Basically, it is the inertia of the electron to oppose the movement of the electron. Right now, this battery is forcing the electron to move from. You know that the electronic current is opposite the movement of the conventional current. The electron is moving from negative plate to positive plate, and the conventional current is moving from the positive plate to negative plate. So electron is forcing the electron to move from this side to this side, but this inertia of the electron is opposing this movement. So this opposing movement of the overall conductor is called the electrical resistance. So this is the physical significance of this electrical resistance. Now let us discuss what are the factors which will affect the electrical resistance. So let us discuss the factors which will affect the electrical resistance. So the first factor is the length. We have the same conductor means the same material of the conductor of different length. That means the area of cross section is same, that means the thickness of the wire is same, but the length is different. So in the longer wire, the resistance offered is more as compared to the shorter wire. And how can prove that? Simple, by connecting both the wire with the same voltage source, and you will see for the longer wire, you will see the current's value is lesser. That means the resistance offered is more in the longer wire, and it is also quite obvious. More length means more atoms. More atoms means more electron. More electron means the more opposing effect. So here you can see that the electrical resistance of the conductor is directly proportional to the length. Right now, so more the length, more the resistance. Lesser the length, lesser the value of the electrical resistance. That means the opposing behavior of the conductor. Second factor is the area of cross section. The area of cross section. So what is the meaning of area of cross section? That means the thickness of the wire. Right now, you are simply getting the 1 mm wire, 2 mm wire like this one. So that is the area of cross section. And how you can find the area of cross section? Simple. Cut this wire with a very sharp knife such that the thickness of the wire is very small. In that case, suppose you cut this one, so you will get like this one. So this is your area of cross section. So if we have two types of conductors such that the area of cross section is different, but the length is same. Suppose we have one conductor like that, and second conductor having some more area of cross section, or the thickness of the wire is more. But you see here the length is same and the material is same. So in this case, if you connect the battery, you will see that the opposing behavior of this conductor for thicker wire or those wire which has the more area of cross section is smaller. Right now, that means here the electrical resistance is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. Right now, that means in thicker wire the current flows easily. That means the resistance offered by the thicker wire is less. In that case, the electrical resistance is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. These are the two outcomes. So when you combine these two, you will find electrical resistance is directly proportional to the L by A. And you know that whenever you are eliminating the proportionality sign, you have to use constant. So R is equals to rho L by A. So here rho is the constant, and which is called the specific resistance of the conductor, which is called the specific resistance of the conductor. This one is the specific resistance of the conductor. So what is the formula for the electrical resistance? R is equals to rho L by A. Here rho is what? The specific resistance. L is what? The length of the conductor. And A is what? The area of cross section. So this is the formula for the electrical. The electrical resistance is depends upon the length and the area, and here rho is the material property which is called the specific resistance. So that rho will decide for the different material, you will get the different electrical resistance. One factor is also there which will affect the electrical resistance is temperature. So what is the effect on the electrical resistance due to the temperature? So for a given conductor, if you increase the temperature, it is found its electrical resistance also increases. Right now, so if you increase the temperature of conductor, its resistance also increases. If you decrease the temperature of the conductor, its resistance decreases. So there is a direct relation to the electrical temperature. There is a direct relation to the temperature and the conductor. If increase the temperature, then the electrical resistance also increases. So this is your formula for the. Let us discuss what is the unit of the specific resistance. So we know that the formula R is equal to rho L by A. So here rho is equal to R into A by L. Right now? So rho is equal to the unit of rho is, what is the unit of resistance? Is ohm. And what is the unit of area of cross section? It is a kind of area, so it is meter square in MK system divided by length. And what is the unit of length in MK system? Is meter. So 1 meter get cancel out, so you will get ohm meter. So this is your unit of specific resistance, ohm meter. Clear? So this is your electrical resistance. So let us summarize the factors which will affect the electrical resistance. The first factor is length. And what is the relation here? That means R is directly proportional to the L. That means if you increase the length, then the electrical resistance of the conductor is also increased. Second factor is area of cross section. area of cross section. Right? And how the dependency of the electrical resistance to the area of cross section? It is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. That means if the area of cross section increase, in that case the electrical resistance decrease. There is an inverse relation between the electrical resistance and the area of cross section or the thickness of the wire. The third factor is the material. Nature of material. That means for the different material, the opposing behavior is different. So it is also depends upon the material. That is why if you are using a copper wire, if you are using the aluminum wire, so for the same shape and size, if you are using the different material, the electric resistance is also different. So electrical resistance also depends upon the material. And the fourth and the last one is temperature. And how the temperature dependency for the electrical resistance? If you increase the temperature of the conductor, its resistance also increase. So here also the direct relation is there. By increasing the temperature of a conductor, its electrical resistance increases. And also the vice versa, if you decrease the temperature of the electrical conductor, its electrical resistance decrease. So I hope you understand the physical significance of the electrical resistance and what are the factors which will affect the electrical resistance. So if you have any doubt, you should mention in the comment section. Thank you.